Are you ready? How do I become wealthy? You must become wealthy to attract wealth. Being comes before having, and it comes before being, then doing, and having. So how do I become wealthy? Because the real issue is not the wealth, it's about you becoming. The version of you that exists right now cannot handle what you are asking for. That's the issue. I hope you know that what you are dreaming for is somebody's coins. Hope you know. You are looking for 10 million. There are people that will give you 10 million and they will even know that it is missing. There are people that have in their wardrobe, in their ceiling, they have like $3 million sitting down in the wardrobe somewhere. Their house girls, house boy, and driver are stealing $13,000 every week for the past 1 month. They don't even know anything is missing. There are people buying cars of 15 million for a side chick. Hello, that is in 300 level in the university. Hello, there are people that will use 5 million to just say, use for weekend. So all the things you are dreaming for is somebody else's coins. Hello. So how do you become? Because I want to make money. I want to make money. If I give you 1 billion now, what will you do with it? That's when you will know that you are not even ready for what you're asking for. I hope you know that some of you, if you have 10 million cash now, cash before a cash, you will not sleep till tomorrow. Even carrying the money, you'll be thinking that now everybody's looking at you. Nobody's looking at you, but because you'll be thinking, therefore anybody come, you'll be looking at it. It's as if they are following you. Nobody is following you. It's just showing that you are not there yet. When you get home, you will lock door, lock room, under the bed, you put it there, you will close window, you will just be under bondage because you have. That's why you will know that money is a spirit. If you close your eyes, you wake up, you go under again, you will start dreaming that somebody has collected the money. That's when you will realize that you are not there yet. Hello? Dangote said in order for him to be sure that he's rich, he went to the bank, he withdrew the money, said, give me cash. He carried it home. Nobody followed him. That is a process. He carried the money home, slept till the next day, said, so they didn't pursue me. They didn't come to collect it, my own. He now went back and dropped it. He said, hey, now I know. Not that I have money in the spirit. In all of you that are doing crypto. Who are you? Crypto. Say you are crypto. You have money in the spirit realm. And you are poor in the physical. There are 5 ways to become rich. I will give you 3 because you didn't pay. Is it share some wallet? Is it not a free meeting? You want to be collecting? When you don't pay attention. But I know you will pay attention because you are serious people. For you to come out today, you are serious. You know, some people, they have done dirty December in nightclub. Then when they finish all their dirty life, they will now come on the 31st to say they want to cross over with God. I know there is a difference between God the Father and Godfather. Small girl, big God. We know your God is in Abuja. Okay, so 5 ways to become wealthy. Number 1, you become wealthy by knowledge. So you have to become it to attract it. You become wealthy by knowledge. If you're a medical doctor, you don't become a medical doctor by prayer. If you're an engineer, you don't become an engineer by fasting. If you're a lawyer, you do not become a lawyer because somebody laid hands on you and destroyed the altar of your father's house. The way you became a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, a pilot is because you gave attention to a body of knowledge consistently for a period of time, and when you came out on the other side, you became somebody else. So when you resume school, year 1, your name is John Adeni. Your name is Shade Omokudu. By the time you graduated, when they say, hello, how are you? What's the name? You say, I am Barrister Shade. Shade Lulukwe. How did you become Barrister Shade? It's because over a period of time, you gave attention to it. But when you came out on the other side, you could not even tell us your name again without telling us who you have become. When you were entering that medical school, you were Thomas Uchendu. By the time you graduate and you start pricing, hello, how are you? So what's the name? I'm Dr. Thomas. Who asked you? Your name is not Dr. Thomas. Your name is Thomas. Doctor is what you do. Thomas is who you are. But you can no more separate it again because you have become. So if you want to become wealthy, read books. Enter into the school of money and begin to grind. Guess what? The uniqueness of the school of money is that there's no graduation. Because the day you stop learning, you start dying. So you keep learning, you keep learning. You see, by the time you learn and learn and learn and learn, you read books, you attend conferences, you attend seminars, you go for training, you go for coaching, you submit to mentorship. One day you just discover that you have become. Your account may not have changed, oh. There will be no money, but you just know that you know that you know that something has changed. So you become by what? By knowledge. So you have to make personal development a project. You have to be committed to your personal development. And I say it this way, you must read the number of books commensurate to your age in any area where you want to become successful. So if you are 35 years old and you want to break free financially, go and gather 35 books on finances. So as you are doing your 10 days fasting, 14 days, 21 days, 40 days, 100 days, I don't know how many one your pastor will measure for your man. So whatever your pastor measure for you, whatever your church measure for you, or whatever God measure for you by yourself, as you are doing that and reading the Bible, be reading something that makes you a better person. Listen to me, when we were growing up, by the time you carry books on healing, Charles and Francis Alter, how to heal the sick, or you carry books on deliverance, Bisubrisky, how to cast out demons, by the time you focus on one area of reading, if it's healing, everywhere you go, you will just believe that you will be floating like this. Good morning, Holy Spirit. You will float by you. When you see somebody that is saying the devil is a liar, let us pray. I lay my hands on you, demon of blindness, because you have read something. You have become something. If it's deliverance, when you say, it's a demonic matter, we cast out them, the stranger shall hear my voice. Why? Because you have eaten something. If you eat money like that, and you eat wealth creation like that, everywhere you go, when people see problem, you see opportunity. Everywhere you go and say it's not working, say, money hides in problems. That problem is money. Hello? So you become by what? Number 2, you become by losses. You won't see this anywhere. It's in the new book now. I'm bringing it out. You become by losses. You lose. You know why many of you are where you are? When you lost money, you say, I will not do it again. Many of you lost money in the stock market. You have not returned. But in the last 3 years, the stock market in Nigeria is one of the best in the world. In the last 2 years. How many of you know that? But many of you have not tried again because you are a monkey in 2008 monkey. What is so molest? What happened? 2008. I will never do stocks again in my life. But you say you will not do stocks, but you did MMM. You say you will never do it again, but you did CBES. Vex. As people they vex for CBES. Who say you message? Why you refuse to learn? Hello? You become by losses. What do I mean by that? Listen and listen well. In every educational level you go through, you have to pay what is called a school fees. But guess what? When you now graduate, many of us think that because we have graduated now, we are no more in school. We don't need to pay school fees. Life is a school. And you are forever learning and never graduating. But moving from one dimension to the other. So, the losses I'm talking about, they are the school fees that life will charge you for the lessons it will teach you. So when you invested 600,000, your friend came with a very powerful business idea. He said, let us put money together. And everything looked good on paper. You put 600,000 till tomorrow. 6,000 has not come out. Your 600,000 has entered voicemail. So I would never trust anybody again in my life. No matter what they say. No, it's called a business plan. It's a plan. So it's a plan. There is no business plan that goes according to plan. That's why it is called a plan. Because there are factors you cannot control. But it does not mean that when you now see the next one, you say, no, you keep doing. So listen and listen well. Those money you lose is not really a loss, it's school fees. Because the lessons you learn through the losses you make are the wealth of experience that brings wealth into your life. So when you call us now to come and be a consultant, how am I going to consult for you in something I have never been through? It's because I have an area view. Because I've been there before. I can now look at your case and say, I know where the problem is. Don't worry, pay us 60 million and then we'll do this to happen here. Don't worry. Because we have been there. So it is through consulting we will now collect back all the money we lost. Hello? So you become by what? By loss. How much have you ever lost money before? That's part of your training. You are becoming. Hello? You are what? You are becoming. Now let me say this. What I'm saying now, you don't need to agree. There are people that have disagreed with me. It took them 10 years to come and agree. Some 15 years. Some 2 years. No problem. I'm not God. I'm not infallible, so you can disagree. Are you ready for the next on the same losses? You must lose. Are you ready? At the level you want to operate in. Yeah. So if you want to be a millionaire and you have never lost millions, forget it. Oh, are you ready? For you to be a millionaire, confirm, you must lose in hundreds of millions and multiple millions. You see, as you are losing millions, you will now settle in a place where millions become like nothing because you have conquered that level. If you want to now be a billionaire, you will lose in billions. So if you sit down with anybody that tells you they are rich, ask them, how much have you lost? I've never lost any money. He's a liar. He's not. He's just faking. He's deceiving you. Sit down with anybody. Hello? Sit down with anybody. Why do you think that Dangote, have you ever heard Dangote's voice? The way you have heard his voice in the last 1 year? Everything Dangote has done all his life is for such a time as this. If this refinery fails, you will see how a billionaire can become poor. Do you know how much he's owing? Billions of dollars. Engine on that refinery. But one party will load money doing press conference. What are you talking? You will be shocked. You see, have you read $10 book? You see how much he was owing? 230 billion. Billion, you. You see, when you see billionaires, don't envy them. Big head is big headache. It's big responsibility. So you must also, if you are sitting down here right now, you have been losing 200,000, 800,000, and you are crying. Oh Lord, make me a millionaire. Forget it. Oh, those prayers cannot be answered. And I don't need you to agree. Your experience will tell you. So when people say, Olumide Emmanuel, do you know how much I've lost? At a point, I was in debt of like 8 billion. At a point, I had 89 court cases. 89. EFCC every week. The collector pastor every week. I'll be going. When I'm going, like my wife might say, let's pray for your daddy that he will return. One day I sat down. I said, God, what's all this? I didn't steal anybody. I'm trying to help these people. He said, you say you want to be a billionaire, confirm. By the time I look at the 8 billion in debt, I say, yeah. But you know, I didn't even know how rich I was until that problem came. Because you know, when you are not doing it for money, you're just doing it. Then one day they said, no, we need to go and do investigation on this company. For EFCC to investigate you and say bye-bye. In fact, the man looked at me. No, it's not even the man that started. There's a lady there that was a Muslim. She looked at me and said, sir. He said, I've been watching you. He said, I'm a Muslim. Say, I've studied the whole case and I've been watching. Say, I watch the way you come, you just sit down, you even be feeling sorry for the people. I'm only trying to help them. You will see the truth. He said, I kept waiting. Let this be true. Because me and this pastor will show this. I said, but at the end of the day, say thank you. For help. He said, I'm a Muslim, but thank you for helping us to know that there are still real people in this thing. Thank you. And I have customers there now that are buying. They are now my customer. They say, this is the one we want to buy. Hello? We went to anti-fraud. They now said they should go and do the research to check the whole company. By the time they did all the research, they now saw that we are owing 8-point-something billion in quotes. Not really owing, but But the asset of the company is multiple times of that. So if I have to say, come on, we have. If Nigeria wants to work, they work. Oh. I hope you know there's something they can plug into your account, and your accounts will drop from day one. I went to FCC, I saw a pile of like this GCP like this. They said, okay, forget all this one you talk now. I see your account. You open the account 2003, you open it and see everything. We don't check. The same people say, you say you are doing it. Say, but you have not collected any money. I say, I'm not collecting this. This is my company. What am I collecting? I'm not a poor man. Hello? So when they did that, when I saw it, I got to say, babe, I'm a rich man. When I saw the ass, I'm like, did you know? Look, you will lose money. That's what will make you. So when I began to question God, why? He said, but it's the making of you. See, I'm making you. So now when you enter that realm, you will now begin to raise other billionaires. Then you'll be able to tell them. They will now begin to come and learn. Because see, when you go through life, I hope you know when you are in primary school, primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, yes, right? Then you do primary 2, primary 5, you come out. When you are doing the primary school, every year you are going from one class to the other. But you know that one class to the other you are going to, you will write exam. But they are all internal exam. But for you to go to secondary school, you will now write an external exam that will reveal the strength or the weakness of the curriculum of your local school. For you to move to the next level, there is a big one that comes. It's a big trouble, the big challenge, the big test. When you do secondary school, same thing. Then you now write WAEC, a big one. Then you do university, you write. So that's the way life goes. Hello? That's the way life what? 89 court cases. I won 87. And the two, they say go and settle out of court that there's no case here. But you know what that does? It took me through 5 years of a wilderness experience. Because you have to settle case first before you can make. Anytime you make that, say, hey, Mr. Man, shut up. But case is there. And with the days of social media, where they will judge you before they get the facts. And by the time the facts come out, they will say it's PR. Hello? So you do what? You become by losses. So whenever you lose money, cry. Or wake up quickly and try again. Don't say, I will never. No, you will. You are not a failure because you fail. You are a failure because you refuse to stand up and try again. So if you see any rich man, any wealthy man, they will tell you how they have lost money. So I recommend the third last book for you. He sold houses. I sold all my houses in America to pay them all. But guess what? By doing that, the land, because what led to it is simple. Bring money for us to use to buy land, and we'll give you return. That's all. I will collect money from people, and we're buying the land, and the lands were there. But 2014 happened. Naira, we're all going to Dubai. We're at the airport that day, and we're looking at the list. Dollar was 160 naira to a dollar. We did not know that in less than 3 months it will go to 400 and something. And that's how debt came because of foreign exchange. And I learned many lessons. Lesson number 1, never collect foreign investment for Naira business. Hello? That's the first lesson. Because we're exposed to over $1 million. And $1 million was supposed to just be 150 million. Because $100,000 was 50 million. So $1 million that was supposed to be 150 million, we ended up paying 450 million to return 1 million in a space of 4 months. And my thinking was, let's settle abroad first. Since I'm in Nigeria, I'm not going anywhere. They know I'm a pastor, I cannot lie. I settled everybody abroad. Paid all the money down. The second mistake is don't collect a short-term fund for long-term investment. Those are mistakes I made. So by the time I finished paying everybody abroad, I now made the greatest mistake, which is not a mistake, but it's a mistake in a chaotic system. The law of integrity is open communication. Honestly. So I use my hand. I use my hand to write letter to everybody. to say updates. We have been running this investment for 16 years. We don't have any problem. However, in the last 1 year, it's been, you know what's happening in the economy, but we are happy to announce to you, I thought I was doing the right thing, that we have paid up every foreign investment to keep our interest. Since the asset is here in Nigeria and it's visible, so we are now writing to you to let you know we can no more continue the way we used to continue. So all of you, we have houses, we have land. Come and collect house, come and collect land for your money. If you say you don't want land, you don't want house, give us authorization to be paying you small as the funds come in, but no more interest. Interest will stop. That's how the gate of hell open up. That's why some people run away from Nigeria. It's not because they are bad. They already know that people don't love you. They love what you do for them. Hello? A guy invested 8 million. He has collected interest of 14 million on his 8 million. And he said he will collect again. And I looked at him and said, you have collected 14. By 8, come on. He said, no, that's not the agreement. I still have 8 more years to go. Are you sure I will become now? So when you see us talking with the boldness, we have become something you cannot understand. You can name it anything. Number 3, how do you become? You become by sacrifice. You become by sacrifice. You see, whenever you see people arguing, all this argument about giving, about tithing, and no problem, it's poor people's discussion. It's poor people's discussion. You want to become, you become by sacrifice. What you are willing to walk away from is a proof of what you have conquered. Giving and investing is the same psychological process. Hello? I hope you don't want you invest, you walk away. Open it to produce. When you drop your offering too, you walk away. It's the same psychological process. So if you don't know how to drop money and walk away, you will not be able to invest. It's the same psychological process. If the ability to take 10% of your income and drop it and move on is a challenge, you will not be able to take 10% and save it and walk away. It's the same process. So to become wealthy, you become by sacrifice. You keep giving to people. You keep giving to causes. You keep giving to projects. Because the ultimate of wealth is not for you to be blessed, but for you to be a blessing. To be impactful. So, let's move on. I'll give you 3. That's enough Christmas gift. 5, a little song. When you buy the book, you'll see the remaining inside. So simply put, you need to have a wealth mentality in order to become wealthy.